Here we are in Indianapolis, Indiana. Our second stop of the season here in the Monster Energy League. And these drivers are ready. We have a bracket of 12 drivers. And we'll see who comes out on top tonight.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched
Here you're having a look at the Indianapolis track. Here we are in the famous Colt Stadium, and we're gonna get ready to go racing here in just a few minutes. These drivers are gonna take on this course. We'll see who comes out on top. Remember, this is a bracket of 12 drivers. Well, let's go ahead and take a look at that bracket. You see right there on the screen, it's gonna be Dragon taking on Monster Mutt. That's gonna be the first race to kick off the show, and then we are gonna have Monster Energy taking on Alien Invasion. Whoever wins that race will be facing Thunder Rorus. And then on the other side of the bracket, you have Bakugan Dragonoid. He's going to be taking on Avenger. Although Avenger may be having some issues, we might not see him drive out tonight. And in that final race of the first round, you have Gravedigger taking on Max D Nitro. Alright folks, here they are lined up for the first race of the night. Monster Mutt and Dragon, and they're off. First race here at Indianapolis. Dragon takes it nice and wide. Kind of slow. Looks like Monster Mutt has the lead. Remember, they need to end up where they started. Down to the final turn, and who's it gonna be on this final jump? We'll see right here, and it's gonna be all Monster Mutt. Alright, this next race we have Alien Invasion. He's going to be taking on Lucas Stabilizer. Stabilizer is ready. He's up to the starting line waiting on Alien Invasion. And just a reminder, these drivers only have 30 seconds from the time they're called up to race. Only 30 seconds to spawn in, or they're at risk of losing that race. It'll be a buy run for the other competitor. We'll see if Alien Invasion can make it out on the track. All right, folks, looks like we're going to have a buy run here. Alien Invasion wasn't able to make it out in time. So Trevor Goldberg, Lucas Stabilizer, is going to watch for the go now by the official in chat. And looks like he's off. He's going to have a nice warm-up practice lap here. And that's going to do it for Trevor Goldberg. Nice pass from Trevor, not bad. And we're going to head on to the next race. Alright, folks, this next race, we have John Butler and Gravedigger making his return. He's going to be taking on Robert O'Neill in Max D Nitro. Max D Nitro is going to need to go to the other lane. Should be a pretty good race. Both of these guys are pretty decent at racing. See them line up, that means they're ready. Max D is pulled up to the line any second now. Here we go. Oh, and Gravedigger's off. Looks like Max D might have jumped the green light. We're gonna let this race play out, and we'll see what happens after. Gravedigger has a pretty nice pass so far. He's gonna finish his race right here, folks. They're gonna stay on the track because we don't know what happened. We had a mishap in that last race. We're gonna rerun that. We're gonna get staged now, pulled to the line. Again, this is John Butler and Gravedigger, and he's gonna be taking on Robert O'Neill and Max D Nitro on that far lane. Remember, these drivers need to pull up to that starting line in order to stage, and then they're given a red and then a green in the chat. They're off. Here we go. This race will wrap up the first round, and then we'll be headed to the second round. It's like Max D Nitro might have a little bit of a lead, but it's going to come down to this final run here in the race. Gravediggers. Oh, and it's going to be Max D Nitro. Robert O'Neill. Tough luck for Gravedigger. Robert O'Neill ends up knocking out John Butler and Gravedigger. Gonna get ready for this next race now.
Close your eyes, let the walk in, let the walk in. Take your chemicals, slow your gun, 'cause I won't be there holding your trembling hand. The lights won't guide you home, 'cause you're burning your house down. The lights won't guide you home, 'cause you're burning your bridges down. If it's what you want, I'll be there.
Alright, looks like Blue Thunder is in that close lane. Corey New. And then we have Monster Mutt driven by Adam in that far lane. Monster Mutt is stage waiting on Blue Thunder to. He's getting his run up. It looks like he's pulling up to that line now. And it's Go Green. Who's gonna take on the win here and move on to that next round? Blue Thunder's getting a little out of control right there. He's pulling himself together. Coming down to this final turn, looks like it's gonna be Monster Mutt. And Monster Mutt's gonna take the win over Corey New and Blue Thunder. Alright, folks. And we have the next race, Thunder Roaras. He's going to be taking on Lucas Stabilizer, driven by Trevor Goldberg. Last week's winner of racing, Mason Funk and Thunder Roaras, to see if he can go 2 for 2 and win this racing competition. But there's a lot of fast people tonight. We'll see how he does. But Thunder Roaras coming up next against Lucas Stabilizer. Alright, both these guys are lined up. They're going to listen for the go now. And they're off. Mason Funk right there in the close lane. And Thunder Roaras taking on Trevor Goldberg, who had that, what I would say, practice run. He had a bye run. Had to get a feel of the track. It looks like it's going to be Mason Funk as of right now. Trevor's not too far behind him though. And it's going to be Mason Funk and Thunder Roaras moving on to that next round. Alright guys, next. All right, this next race we have Blaine Davis and Bakugan Dragonoid. He's gonna be taking on Ethan Isaac and Son of a Digger. And they're off. This is gonna be a close race. At least that's what I'm predicting. They're both really fast drivers. And they can both adapt really quick to any track. So Blaine Davis getting a little thrown off there, but who's it gonna be coming down to this final turn? Oh, close race. We're gonna have to review that, but it looks like Son of a Digger crossed first. So we're gonna go ahead and review that. See who won. Yeah, folks, yep, just like I said, Son of a Digger just barely nudges out the win over Bakugan Dragonoid. It's going to be Son of a Digger, Ethan Isaac, headed to that next round. All right, these drivers are getting staged now. Velociraptor Alfredo Moya taking on Robert O'Neill, Max D Nitro. They're off. Final race here in the second round. Whoever wins this is going to be headed to the semifinal round, and Velociraptor may have just lost it right there, but we'll see if he can catch up. Oh, and he's out of control. Looks like they shut him off, and it's all gonna be Max D Nitro headed to that semifinal round. He will be facing Son of a Digger in that next round. But coming up first in the semifinal round, we have Monster Mutt taking on Thunder Roarus. And we have the first race here in the semi-final round. Adam and Monster Mutt is going to be taking on Mason Funk and Thunder Roarus. This winner will be headed to that final round. And it looks like they're both ready. And they're off, guys. This should be a pretty close race. Monster Mutt's been looking pretty quick tonight. Oh, and he goes wide right there. It's just gonna give Mason Funk the lead here. Can he keep it together? And it's gonna be Mason Funk and Thunder Roarus headed to that final round. Monster Mutt ended up getting slipped up in that final turn. Coming up next, we have Son of a Digger, Ethan Isaac, taking on Max D Nitro. Alright guys, whoever wins this race will be facing Thunder Roris in that final round. And they are off. Ethan Isaac right there and Son of a Digger taking on Max D Nitro, driven by Robert O'Neill. Who's going to get this win here? Both these guys are looking pretty slick and quick so far. Son of a Digger might have the edge coming down to this final turn. And Son of a Digger is headed to that final round. He's going to be coming up against Thunder Roris. You right there, Thunder Roris went up to Son of a Digger. These guys are going to get ready to battle it out. See who's going to come out on top and get the first 14 points of the night. Looks like they are lined up. They're ready. They're going to listen for the go now. And they're off. Even start for both of these guys. Ethan Isaac has been looking really quick all night. He might have this in the bag. We'll see. So far, Ethan Isaac has the lead. Coming down to this final turn. Who's going to be your racing winner here in Indianapolis? Looks like it's Son of a Digger. Son of a Digger knocks out Thunder Roris in the final round. Ethan Isaac is your racing winner here in Indianapolis. Give it up for Ethan Isaac, guys. He made it all the way through the bracket. He's going to be getting your first 14 points of the night. And we'll see what he can do in freestyle if he can double down. We'll be back in a few minutes, guys. We're going to change this track around, get everything ready for the freestyle competition. These guys are getting ready to throw it down.
This is not another story. This is not another drill. I refuse to be another number now. Never staying down. This is something real. I'm a name that you'll remember. I am more than just a thrill. I am gonna be the greatest ever now. Watch out, I'm a force that you will feel. And it goes something like, ooh, I'm victorious. It's my time. There's no stopping this, 'cause I was born for this. I do it for the glory. I do it for the glory. I'll be more than just a fable. I'll be written in the stars. I will never be too afraid to bleed, giving all of me even when it's hard. Oh, I started as an ember who was made for kerosene, and now I'm raging like a fire, burning up through everything I see. And it goes something like, ooh, I'm victorious.
All right, folks, we are here. We're ready for the freestyle. Freestyle competition is just about to get started. See what these drivers have in store tonight. This track is, there can be some pretty cool stuff that these guys can do. Coming up first, though, is going to be Blue Thunder, Corey New, and let's see what he can do in freestyle. I know he has some things up his sleeve. See if he can throw it down. He's going to head onto the track in just a few.
Oh, they'll remember.
All right, Corey New is ready to head out on the track now. They're giving him the go. See what Corey New has in store for you guys here in Indianapolis. Waiting on him now any day. See if he can fire up his truck. it looks like he's making his way out now. Corey New and Blue Thunder. Oh no, we got a timer issue. Alright, looks like he I guess he played it smart. He didn't just send it right out of the gates. He kind of just waited until he made it onto the track. But here we go. Oh, I don't know if he was going for the mini flip, but he just did a pretty nice sky wheelie right there. Lining up for that backflip. Nice, beautiful backflip. He has one remaining now. He has just over a minute now in his run. 70 seconds. Oh, nice. It looks like he was hesitating right there. He almost hit the backflip. A decent run so far for Corey New and Blue Thunder. Nice, getting a little sniper right there, moonwalking it. 45 seconds on the clock for Corey New. Again, pretty good run to start the night here in freestyle. Oh, almost clears it from that green side right there. 20 seconds left on the clock for Corey New and Blue Thunder. Oh, and he stuffs it right there into that main center jump. Getting out of control. Can he keep it together? Can he save it? Oh, and folks, that is gonna do it for Corey New and Blue Thunder. There you have it, folks. The score for Blue Thunder to start things off here tonight is going to be a 15.2. Give it up for Corey New and Blue Thunder.
You unlock this door with the key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension. A dimension of sound. A dimension of sight. A dimension of the mind. You're moving into a
All right, folks, coming up next in the freestyle competition, we have Garrett Hansen and Alien Invasion. He wasn't able to make it out for racing, had some issues, but he's here and he's ready to throw it down. See what Garrett Hansen can do. He's lining up for his first hit. Here we go. And his time is gonna start nice there, right there. Great way to start things off for Garrett Hansen. Getting some nice air right there. Lining up for the backflip pretty early. Beautiful rotation. I know he's pretty bummed out about not being able to race. I think the opponent he was racing his truck ended up just freezing his computer and everything locked up and wasn't able to race. But see if he can make up for it here in freestyle. So far he's having a pretty decent run. Remember, the score put on by Blue Thunder was a 15.2. That's going to be your lead for now. But just under a minute now for Alien Invasion.
Play this. There is a fifth dimension beyond that which is known to man.
Oh, nice.
The dimension is vast.
Okay, remember these drivers,
And is tiny.
there is no two-wheel skills competition, so some of them, you know, like I always say, they're pretty eager to do a moonwalk, do a sidewall, something.
lies between the pit of man's fears and the summit.
He's in bonus time now. Just under 25 seconds left for Garrett Hansen. Getting some huge air right there. Went for a second backflip. Moonwalking it. Getting a little moonwalk out of it. 10 seconds left. Let's see what he can do to wrap up his run here.
A dimension of sound.
Oh, keep it together. Nice. Oh, and he hits his third backflip. That's most likely gonna reduce some points from his score. Okay.
You unlock this door with the key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension. A dimension of sound. A dimension of sight. A dimension of the mind. You're moving into a brand new the Twilight Zone. This is a little flesh.
And folks, you can see right there the score for Alien Invasion is a 13.4. He had a couple points deducted because remember, these drivers have a limit of 2 backflips and he went over that limit, but it was still a pretty decent run. Good run by Garrett Hansen and Alien Invasion. Now we're gonna wait for Velociraptor. He's gonna be coming up next. Alfredo Moya in Velociraptor.
I can't even play my own record. I can't even play Perry Como. After 11 years of marriage and she doesn't know? Don't play that bad.
All right, folks, coming up next for freestyles, Alfredo Moya in Velociraptor. See what Alfredo has in store for us. Each week in, week out, he's been improving. I remember his first event in the in the league. It was, I think it was first event ever in a Rigs of Rods league. I could be wrong, but he's improved so much, and see what he can do here. Looks like he's lining up for that center jump. Here we go. Looks like he's gonna try to go for that triple. Can he clear it? Oh, and almost clears it. Looks like he had to aim for that gap between the jump and the center jump and that triple, so he doesn't just wreck. Smart thinking by him. And he's eligible for a score now. Oh no! Come on, can he save it? Oh, nice. Nice save. He could have been in some trouble right there. Alfredo's having a pretty good run so far. Looks like he may have popped a wheel. Oh, come on. Oh, it looks like they shut him off. Oh, folks, I think that is going to do it for Alfredo Moya. You see he's going to leave his track. And folks, you're looking at the scores right now. They just came in. Score for Velociraptor is going to be a 10.3. He had a minute filled in his run. Now we're going to see him flip his truck back over and head out into the pits before we get our next competitor up. Folks, coming up next for Freestyle, it's your racing finalist Mason Funk in Thunder Roaras. See what Mason Funk is going to do for his first hit. Looks like he's going to line up for that triple. The question is, can he clear it? And his time is going to start. And again, just like I think it was Alfredo, aim for that gap between those jumps so he could land safely. You know, you don't want to start off your run and end up in some trouble. Let's see what he can do. He said he's gonna try to try to seal the freestyle win because he didn't get that racing win. You guys know Ethan Isaac and Son of a Digger ended up getting that win over Thunder Roris, taking home that racing competition. And he's flooring it. He's going around this track pretty quick. You didn't see this last week in Oakland. He was taking it nice and easy. I think because he got pretty comfortable after getting those the racing points from that win. But he's having a pretty good run so far. Just under a minute now for Mason Funk and Thunder Roris. Oh, beautiful. He just backsided that really nice, landed really smooth. Oh, first backflip for Mason Funk. He's approaching bonus time now, just under 35 seconds left. Oh, couldn't quite get a stoppie right there. He's in bonus time now. Let's see what he can do. Oh no! Oh, they're gonna RAI him. Oh, and they're gonna pause the clock right there. He has about 15 seconds left. And his time is gonna resume on his next hit. He's good to go. He's good to refire. Oh, looks like he's gonna go for that mini flip. Oh no! Oh, and that is gonna do it for Mason Funk in Thunder Roris. He had about 7 seconds left on the clock. Pretty good run by Mason. We're gonna get those scores locked in right now. And folks, you can take a look at the scores right there. The score for Thunder Roris is a 14.2, not enough to take that lead. Blue Thunder still has the lead with a 15.2. 4 trucks down and just about 8 more to go. And folks, coming up next for Freestyle, it's Robert O'Neill in Max D Nitro. Last week he got a DNF and Freestyle had some bad luck, although he made it pretty far in racing. I know he was not happy about his freestyle run last week. Only got 4 points, I think. See what he can do tonight if he can throw it down, which I think he is. Oh. Here we go. And he's gonna send a huge air. Go big or go home. And he's going big. Nice air again. You know, Robert O'Neill's one of those guys, he just really likes to get some big air. Even in Oakland, which I think is what ended his run early, he had a bad landing, but he's absolutely sent it. He got some huge air over there in Oakland. But he's eligible for a score now, so he's for sure going to get a score. Oh, getting some nice air right there. Oh, keep it together. And he's going for his first backflip. Nice backflip. Oh, can he? Oh, you don't want to take that risk. I would have tried to moonwalk it, but I probably would have ended up on my lid. Getting some nice air again. This guy's just sending it. Send after send. No half sends at all. Oh, nice. Oh no, come on. Is gonna do it, folks, right at 40 seconds. He took the risk that you need to take, and it ended up screwing him over. But nonetheless, that was a great run by Robert O'Neill and Max D Nitro. We're gonna get these scores locked in now. All right, folks, take a look at the screen. He is going to get a 14.3, enough to get him second place. Not bad for Robert O'Neill. Better than having 0 points like he did in Oakland. He's going to be getting a whopping 14 points. Give it up for Robert O'Neill in Max D Nitro.
Who let the dogs out? 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 Well, the party was nice, the party was pumping. Hey, yeah. And everybody having a ball. Until the fellas started in calling. And the girls respond to the call. I hear a boom shout out. Who let the dogs
All right, folks, coming up next, it's Adam in Monster Mutt Neon. Let's see what he can do here. Adam EXE in Monster Mutt. He was looking pretty quick today on that track. Unfortunately, he ended up getting knocked out, I believe, in that third round, unless it was a second round. But here we go. Looks like he's lining up for his first hit. I think the same jump that Alien Invasion lined up for. Oh, and he's gonna send it. Clears the triple and has a weird bounce. You know, that's one thing he was mentioning to me. His truck has some weird bounces. It likes to bounce a lot. And you'd think it'd be the opposite because those trucks are heavier, but all right. Adam is now eligible for a score. Remember, these drivers need to fill 30 seconds in order to get a score. Oh, keep it together. Nice. He's having a pretty good run so far. No strategy too. He's kind of just going whatever's in front of him. Getting a nice little wheelie right there. Oh, walking it a little bit. Oh, nice. First backflip of the night. And he gets it into a little moonwalk. Oh no, he's in some trouble. And he saves it just before they shut him off. Oh, that probably would have broke a sway bar in real life. Getting some nice air right there. He's in bonus time now. 30 seconds, just under 30 seconds left. Oh, and he stuffs it right there on his rear end. Probably caved in that wheelie bar. Oh, and he stuffs it again. 15 seconds left for Adam in Monster Mutt. Pretty great run here so far. See, this is going to end his run right here. Can he land this mini flip? Oh! And that is going to do it, folks. Give it up for Adam in Monster Mutt. We're going to get these scores in now. He did fill time. All right, folks, the scores are now in for Monster Mutt. It's going to be a 13.9 for Adam in Monster Mutt. Give it up, folks, for Monster Mutt. He's going to head out now. Pretty decent run. Almost landed that mini flip right there. I'm sorry you didn't catch that first hit, but he sent it. I'm not sure. I wasn't able to see that on stream. Oh, no. Nice. Keep it together. We'll have to check back with the official. And he's going to let me know if Trevor sent it out of the gates. But he's having a pretty good run right now. He had no patience. He was ready to go. Trevor was last week's freestyle winner. He won racing in Oakland. He had an amazing run. He's having a pretty good run here tonight as well. Just under a minute now. A minute left for Trevor Goldberg. Remember, these drivers only have 2 backflips that they can do. And looks like he's got something planned right here. What's he going to do? Oh! Oh, hard hit on the front end. Looks like the officials are going to let that slide. One hard hit, I guess, one left. And he's done. Oh, and he stuffs it right there, folks. That might be it. I don't know. Oh, and folks, that is going to do it for Trevor Goldberg in Lucas Stabilizer.
When we started this band, our needed was a laugh. Years gone by, I say we've kicked some ass. When now we rage, you hit the stage, trying to rush it through my veins, and I say we're still kicking ass. Kicks down the hall, hope it never stops till the day we did all of this to
And folks, the scores are now in for Lucas Stabilizer, driven by Trevor Goldberg. He is going to be in, oh, we had an error. 6th place, though. He's going to be in 6th place with a score of 11. All right, folks, up next for Freestyle, we have Julian DeShazer in Avenger. He is ready to, he's headed out the tunnel now. Here we go. See what Avenger can do here. Julian DeShazer can throw it down. Is going to start his time. You know, there's a move that I was pulling off when I was testing this truck out. Nobody's done it yet. And I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see if anybody can pull it off. But it has to do. I'll just give a hint. It has to do with a backflip. Nice air right there for Julian DeShazer, which is eligible for a score now. And here he goes for first backflip. And he lands it beautifully. Everybody's been landing their backflips tonight. Remember, folks, these drivers need to have their endgame chat on just in case the official calls an RAI. For those who don't know, RAI means they need to shut their truck off. Maybe the official seen something he didn't like. But you see in our last run with Lucas Stabilizer, I don't think he had his chat on, and the official was calling RAI and he was just missing it. But Julian is having a pretty good run. Just about 40 seconds remaining. Oh no! Just as I say that. Oh, and that is gonna do it, folks. Right at about 30 seconds. Did not get to enter bonus time. He's gonna leave his truck right there as the judges bring in those scores. And guys, you can see the scores right now. It's going to be a 9.5 for Julian DeShazer in Avenger. Give it up for Julian. See him next week. All right, folks, coming up next for Freestyle, it's Blaine Davis in Bakugan Dragonoid. Blaine Davis had a pretty good run in racing. His first event in a while. It's been almost 2 years, I think. Some of you might know him as BRD. Here he goes, lining up for his hit. Let's see what he's gonna do. Here we go. Oh, and he's going to get some huge air. Beautifully landing on the other side of that triple. Nice way to start your run right there. Risky too. It looks like he may have been practicing that. But that's a good way to start your run if you're trying to take the lead. I believe the lead is still a 15.2 put up by Blue Thunder, driven by Corey New. Seconds are gone for Bakugan. Just over a minute now. Looks like he's going for that backflip. Ooh, hard hit right there. I don't think that's going to count as a hard hit, though. A minute left for Blaine Davis. He's having a pretty good run. Pretty good momentum. He's going to use that backflip wall as a rebound. Get around that track. Getting some nice air. And once again, he lands it beautifully. Just what I would call this, a few peers of mine back in the day used to call it a butter backside. And no, I did not make that term up, but that was beautiful. 30 seconds left on the clock. He's now in bonus time. And another, oh, can he get that consecutive? Oh, just in time. I'm sure that the official was getting ready to shut him off. This has the potential to take the lead. Oh, and he's going to end his run with the wild crash right there, folks. He's going to leave his truck right there as he awaits the scores. Blaine Davis and Bakugan Dragonoid. And folks, the scores are now live. You can see Bakugan Dragonoid is going to be your new leader, taking the throne from Blue Thunder. He's going to be put at a 15.8. Give it up for Blaine Davis in Bakugan Dragonoid. Now. All right, folks, coming up next is going to be Dragon. I'm going to put a timer on him, see if he can get his truck out on the floor. But it should be Dragon coming up next, driven by Fifi Kairos. And folks, coming up next for Freestyle, it's Fifi K-Rez in Dragon. And he's going to send it. Can he clear the triple? And he clears it. Oh, hard bounce right there. Holy cow. Remember this, we have 2 trucks after this. Only 2 drivers remaining. The score to beat. Oh, what a move. It's like something you see out of Roblox. And looks like they may have shut him off momentarily. We'll see. We're going to pause the clock for Fifi. We're going to check in with the... Oh, and he's good to go, I guess. Time has resumed for Fifi K-Rez. He needs to be careful now, because I'm sure if he ends up getting into a little mess like that again, he may be shut off. We'll see. Skywheeler right there. I'm not sure if he's trying to. Oh no! Oh, and he may be stuck. Oh no! Oh, and he gets it out just in time. Oh no! Come on, Fifi, keep it together. Fifi's just all over the place. Kind of almost all the time. He much always is all over the place, but he's having a pretty good run. He was out first for Freestyle, I believe, in Oakland, and now he's 3rd to last here tonight in Indianapolis. 20 seconds are still on the clock for Fifi. Oh, and that is gonna do it, folks. Give it up for Fifi K-Rez in Dragon. For Dragon is going to get 10th place with a 9.4. Give it up for Fifi K-Rez in Dragon. Score to beat is still a 15.8. It's an amazing run put up by Blaine Davis in that Bakugan Dragonoid. We have 2 trucks left. Coming up next is going to be John Butler in Gravedigger. All right, folks, we have 2 trucks left. Coming up next, the black and green wrecking machine, John Butler in Gravedigger. Here he goes. He's going to send it on that triple. Almost clears it. Lines up for his backlip early. He has 1 left. Oh, and he gets the consecutive. Oh, man, you seen Bakugan Dragonoid try to land the consecutive. Oh, man. Oh. And they're going to shut him off, folks. He may have gotten a bit too excited and carried away. Oh, that's unfortunate for John Butler and Gravedigger. I had a feeling this run was totally going to kick butt. Man, unfortunate for John Butler and Gravedigger. We're going to go ahead, since I left the clock running, we're going to go ahead and check the stream and see if he filled 30 seconds. Be right back. Unfortunately, guys, that is going to be a DNF for John Butler and Gravedigger. He's going to park his truck right there on the side. Give it up, though, for John Butler. We're gonna wait for our next competitor, the racing winner, Ethan Isaac and Son of a Digger. You can go ahead and spawn in, Ethan. All right, folks, our last freestyle of the night. It's Ethan Isaac and Son of a Digger, your racing winner. He's making his way out onto the track now. If anybody's going to take the lead, it's him. Remember, the score to beat is still, I believe, a 15.8 put up by Bakugan Dragonoid. And the only man to do it, to knock him out, is Ethan Isaac. See if he can do that. Here we go. He's going to start his clock. Getting some nice air right there. You know, it's been a while since Ethan has been able to compete here in the league. I believe he missed the World Finals. I'm not too sure, but that's what I remember. But he's throwing it down here for his return. And he is now eligible for a score. And the official is gone, so the RI will be said by me. And he's getting some nice air right there. You know, Ethan Isaac wants to take this win away from Blaine Davis. Oh, keep it together. Going for the triple, and he clears it. Just under a minute left for Son of a Digger. Oh, getting a nice sky wheelie. Nice air. Going for that backflip ramp. He has 40 seconds in his run. What else can Ethan Isaac pull out of the bag? Oh, can he save it? Keep it together. He's gonna need to pull off something huge if he's gonna want to have a chance at taking that lead and doubling down here. 15 seconds on the clock left for Ethan Isaac. Looks like he's going for his last backflip, and he lands it. Nicely done. Ethan usually likes to hit mini flips and out of A lot of ramps that aren't designed for that. And we're back in the Halloween event, Anaheim. That's going to do it. He ended up getting a backflip ramp off of a jump I didn't think was possible. See right there, try to do the famous pee-pee side to side and give it up for Ethan Isaac in Son of a Digger. Folks, we're going to get those scores in now for Son of a Digger. Remember, the score to beat is a 15.8. The winner for your freestyle competition is Blaine Davis in Bakugan Dragonoid. Shout out to all the drivers competing tonight in the racing and freestyle competition. Bakugan Dragonoid taking that freestyle win with a 15.8. And Ethan Isaac getting that racing win competition. You seen him in the final round taking on last week's winner, Mason Funk. Ended up knocking him out. These drivers are your winners here tonight in Indianapolis, Indiana. All right, folks, we're going to get an interview in just a minute with our freestyle winner, Blaine Davis. All right, folks, I'm down on the track with Blaine Davis, your driver of Bakugan Dragonoid, who took home the freestyle win. Tell me, was this in your plans tonight?
Absolutely not. We just wanted to come back out here, wanted to dig our feet back into the monster truck world. Winning freestyle was definitely not the plan. Would have liked to have done better in racing, but this was definitely not in the plan.
All right, now I know you made it pretty far in racing. Did you want that racing win?
Boy, did I. I was really excited for the racing competition. I looked at the bracket, saw I had some tough competitors. That's just how we like it. We want all the competition we can get. We don't want it easy around here.
All right, folks, you heard it from the man himself, Blaine Davis, Bakugan Dragonoid. Give it up for him, your freestyle winner.
Time to give up the ghost and head west. Grave diggers putting heads to rest. Don't run, you're caught in a trap. Are you ready for a dirt nap? No weekend when you're sleeping, cause he's creeping. Straight up, grim reaping. Shut your eyes and face the fact. It's time to meet the man in black.
Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. You're going 6 feet under.
You know I want you dead.
All right, folks, that is going to do it for tonight here in Indianapolis. I'm your host, Andrew Martinez. Thank you guys for tuning in. We will see you next week. The track has yet to be decided on, but it'll be a surprise. It'll be announced later next week. I'm your host once again. Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you guys. You guys have a good weekend. Thanks for tuning in.
I don't ever day. That's what I'd say. You know what goes around comes around. 'Cause I know. You know what goes around comes around. 'Cause I know. You know what you did. You took away my best years. I thought you were my friend. If it wasn't for the late nights, if it wasn't for the I sang it with soul, I got in the mood, my entire